the Mookie Chillson channel, and you are looking live at an open, dusty, dirty old binder. This is a very special investigation here at the Mookie Chillson World Headquarters. This is all about the pursuit of a junk wax autograph. I came across two very special, what I think are two very special autographs in pursuit of a very specific kind of autograph that I want to talk about. And it all has to do with, I want you to guess who it has to do with, about Dwight Gooden. The man who you see in front of you, who's the subject of this binder. He is the very first card the first card I remember pulling out of my very first pack ever in 1985. I just showed you this uncut sheet version that I got next to Paul Molitor there. It's very cool. But I have all kinds of Dwight Gooden cards in this binder, and I'm not going to go through all of it, but I have them sequentially by year. This is 1985, and this is my 1986 page, of course, and 87, 88. I've got, Donruss and Fleer and Upper Deck and all manner score. Anyway, this binder is kind of crazy, but I want to focus here on the 86 set here just for a second. And I want you to look in front of you there on the screen. It's a Dwight Gooden facsimile autograph. None of these cards, by the way, have facsimile autographs. It just was not a thing that happened in the 80s, which I guess Topps or Donruss or Fleer didn't think it was that important. But my baseball glove had a Dwight Gooden facsimile autograph, and it was beautiful. Look at that. This is a representation of it. I don't have the glove anymore. But there it is, DWIGHTGOODEN, Dwight Gooden. And when I came back to the hobby and I started building my 1986 Topps Mets team set, I knew I wanted that facsimile autograph, or at least that style. And that was an early Dwight Gooden autograph. And I'll take you back, just a quick little story. It's similar to the facsimile autograph that was on this. This is the Dwight Gooden photocopied picture that I got handed to me at Toys R Us in 1987, I want to say. This was the first time I ever met Dwight Gooden, and it was at Toys R Us. And I came with a pencil and piece of paper for him to sign an autograph for me. And when I got there, they were handing these out, these like sort of magazine paper thin pictures of Dwight Gooden with his Dwight Gooden facsimile autograph. And they instructed everyone there, no autographs, don't even ask. So I got to meet him and shake his hand as he went through the whole line of kids, but no autograph. And of course, this made it up to the Mookie Chillson Wall of Fame back in the 80s. You can see the pinhole. We had a bit of a blowout up there, as we call it. Second hole was achieved. There is some random third hole over there, which I don't know what I was thinking or doing. But maybe this is where my love of pinholes came from. Anyway, I got turned aside there. I did end up meeting him at a baseball card show in 1988, I believe, and got his autograph on a baseball with Darryl Strawberry. But anyway, anybody who knows Dwight Gooden autographs knows that they're all over the place. He signs a ton. He is not a tough autograph to get. But the autograph you get now is like this. It's Doc Gooden, and you can see there it's sort of usually a blowout D, just wild OC, and then just a bunch of stripes. Sort of nowhere near as beautiful or ornate and well penned as the facsimile signature that was on my glove as a kid. And so when I started collecting these 86 Topps Mets set, I knew I needed original early Dwight Gooden autographs, and so I did get them. And this was my first one. This is on the 85 Topps sort of standard card. Pretty similar. You can see that the D is fully formed. There's a dot where the I should go. It's a little smudgy there, but again, these are tough to come by. They're not always out there. I have hunted. This is him on his record breaker card. Same kind of thing. Just a much nicer autograph than the sort of sloppier version that you see now. And I can compare them here. You see the one on the left? That's sort of an early Dwight autograph, and the one on the right is a modern Dwight autograph. And so those are a part of my 86 Mets team set. And I actually got this little mini signed here. I'll take this out of the sleeve and show you this. This is a 1986 Topps Mini All-Star sort of glossy card with Dwight's autograph in a original form. Those league leaders, that's what they're called, league leaders minis. I actually have also, by the way, I just want to show you this. This was a cool autograph that I got. That's Duke Snider and Dwight Gooden in 1986 at Old Timers Day. And you can tell it's 86 because these are the patches they wore on their jerseys in 1986. There he is, the Duke of Flatbush, the great Mets Hall of Famer, and Dwight Gooden, who probably had visions of the Hall of Fame back then, but didn't quite make it. Anyway, I want to go back to the original card that I pulled out of there. I have been looking for one of these, a Dwight Gooden autograph on an 85 Topps card. And they're tougher to find than you might think. And so a couple weeks ago, I started looking on eBay and I said, I really would like a nice original autograph version of that card. And I started looking, and again, they're mostly the sloppy version. And that's not what I wanted. But what I did notice, and I did find, and this is where the discovery comes, is I found this card. And you're saying, Mookie, what the hell are you talking about? That doesn't have an autograph on it? No, it doesn't have an autograph on the front. I think, if you turn this over, you might be surprised to see it's got an autograph on the back. Now, why does that have an autograph on the back? And it's a little bit sloppy, but you can see that looks like Dwight Gooden to me. It's got the sort of full D. This looks like a period autograph of Dwight Gooden. Now, why would this be on the back of a card? Why would Dwight not say no? It's in pencil. And if you ever tried to write on a glossy surface like this in pencil, it's probably not going to be successful. And so my theory of the case is that this is a period autograph of Dwight Gooden's at the ballpark. Because where do you find pencils and Dwight Gooden in the same spot and no sort of other writing utensil in a sort of controlled environment? I bet this was a kid at the ballpark who said, hey, Doc, will you sign my card? And he took that pencil and wrote his name on the back of the card. Can you see it there? It is sloppy. But I also kept looking on eBay, and it wasn't the only one I found. Here's that 1985 record breaker card. And look at the back. Also in pencil. Now, I thought originally that there could be a world where this was a stamp. Maybe that somebody was stamping the back of these cards for some reason. And there's enough difference in both of these that I think there's enough indentation on the back. You can't quite see it here. But I think that Doc, who was 18 or 19 when these cards were signed, just sort of innocently flipped these over and put his John Hancock on the back in pencil using one of those scorecard pencils they give you at Chase Stadium. And so that's my theory of the case. I did land my 1985 original Dwight Gooden autograph. I'll just sort of plop it there. Not just one, but two of them. And now they're in my collection. And I'll keep looking for one on the front, but I just thought that was super cool and a fun way to collect and a fun forensic investigation for our friends here at Mookie Chillson World Headquarters. That's it. I will talk to you later. Have a great day, and let's go Mets.